Alright guys, it's actually just started. Well, that's shaking a bit today. It's just started sort of sleeting. We've got a bit of haily, sleety stuff coming down. I'm going to take the back roads home actually. I've just been to my parents' house. My dad's asleep, and obviously here in the UK it is Mother's Day. So I've just been along armed with a card, box of chocolates and a bunch of flowers. And I've already been to Tesco's as well, although I got the flowers and everything yesterday. So, but yeah, I've just been and got a little bit of veg as well. But yeah, I've just been at my mum and dad's for just over an hour, I think. So yeah, just on my way home now, and gonna get my beef in the oven and start prepping all my veg. So yeah, weather's pretty. It was nice and sunny this morning actually. Woke up to glorious sunshine. I mean, it's still a bit chilly, but you know, woke up to glorious sunshine. Railway crossing. Yeah, you can move over as well. You had a chance to stop at the passing place, idiot. Gah, tell you. Don't know whether they just drive around with their eyes shut or what. Yeah, it's sometimes it's just nice to use these back roads. It's not quite. You'd think about it when you think about it in your head. You think this has got to be the shortest route. And when you put it into the mapping software, it's actually the second longest route. The quickest is obviously round the bypass around the town. The shortest route is actually through the town, which in your head doesn't figure right, but I suppose when you have a look on a map and you see how much these back roads tend to wind and what have you. Yeah, this one sort of takes me onto part of my old school bus route actually, when I get down to the next village here, which is the village of Skern. Yes, we have some strange village names, and yes, Wet Wang's not far up the road from me either, if you remember that one. Because that one even featured on, oh, was it Countdown, wasn't it? Because Richard Whiteley was the mayor of Wet Wang, of course. So I remember meeting him once actually. Where was it? Oh, at the Driffield show. Yeah, because he was also Yorkshire TV, wasn't he, the presenter? So. I remember Yorkshire TV were there once. They had a stand at the Driffield show, and I remember meeting him then, along with some of the newsreaders and what have you. So yeah, we have some strange place names around. We've got Skern here. Then I'll go through a village called Wansford, which is where I used to go fishing actually. Years ago, you know, when we were sort of like in our early teens. It was a nice day, sometimes a group of us would go fishing there. Just get a day pass from the post office. It was strange really, because you had to fill out two parts. You had to fill out, one was a rod licence and then your actual day pass fishing ticket. Quite strange really, because your rod licence, I think that lasted for a week. It was something like that anyway. Yeah, I never bothered buying a full rod licence. Could never be bothered. What's that? That's the below temperature. Saying 4 degrees. Yeah, mine kicks in at 4 degrees on this car. But I know you can get them set how you want them, can't you, when you first buy the car? So it's obviously, you know. So my last car used to do it at 3 degrees, I think it was. What's that? Oh, it's a wind turbine. Just saw something move there behind the house and just realised it's one of the wind turbines owned by the farmers. They got it lucky, didn't they, there with them? Because they got government grants, didn't they, to pay for them. So, I hope you've all been having an enjoyable weekend. Mine's not been bad. Of course, seen See one daughter and the eldest lad today. Still got the youngest lad living with me, of course. The other daughter should be coming with the children. She's possibly already there, to be honest. But she's a bit of a law unto herself, that one. She could turn up at any time. Depends on how long it took her to get her arse into gear. Wow, there's a good bit of shake on that on this road. I bet I'll tell you what, you lot are going to feel you're going to feel seasick watching this vlog, I tell you. It's all over the bloody place. Actually, I don't even know if you can hear me, because I've just realised I've got the fan blowing up the back there. That might be better for you. You can maybe hear me better now. Just on a bit of a rough road though. Just all over the place, this road, you know, they don't properly get looked after. Oh dear. Yeah, this was all part of my school bus route. So it used to go around through all the old villages and what have you. And there's a farm here called Golden Hill Farm. Yeah, it's there, but the path to it's here. I remember we used to pick up, is it 3 of them there? 2 to start with, and then 3 when a third one came along. But yeah, we used to pick them up from the gateway at the end of their farm road. And yeah, I remember there's some woods around the farm, and I do remember that there was actually what was it? It was a known fact that a pair of osprey were nesting there one year, which was very strange to get osprey in this area. It rarely happens, but they do have a trout farming here and everything, you see. So, you know, I'm just crossing now where we used to fish in there. Actually, there's there's where an old mill wheel used to be. So there's like a mill pond there, which is quite deep. But yeah, you get trout in there and roach and stuff like that. That's where the mill was there. But yeah, it's there's that old tree. Used to climb inside it. It's still alive. It's an elm, but the middle of it's totally gone. I think I might have mentioned this in a vlog before. The middle of this elm's totally gone. It's literally the bark that's standing. But obviously some of the sapwood is still there to keep it alive, and it still actually lives. It still gets branches growing out of it. It's amazing. So yeah, this is the village of Wansford I'm travelling through now, and then the next one is my own village, Nafferton. Yeah, it's a strange village really. Even the church is relatively modern here. You know, looking at the church, it's, you know, it's obviously been sort of rebuilt or whatever. That's the old schoolhouse there, you can tell. But yeah, it's a strange village really, this one. It's a relatively modern village in some ways. There doesn't seem to be a lot of it that's that old, even though there are some much older roads than this one that go off over there, that used to go right through to a village called Lowthorpe. And I remember they used to have a lady come out who used to open the crossing gates, and then of course when they automated a lot of the crossings, that was one of the ones that got finally closed, and only the farmers have a key to it now to get through. You know, it's strange coming in through the back of this village, my village. You've got the old railway house here, and I don't think part of it's even lived in, to be honest. I'm not sure. I know it was standing empty for a long time, but I don't know if it's lived in now. I mean, there's an old window that's all bricked up still, but it's strange. A lot of these old railway houses, they seem to get left to go to rack and ruin. When there used to be a gorgeous house stood here before they levelled it all for this new bloody estate. You know, it's been gone some years now. I mean, I used to walk down to the railway station to go to college. While I was off work, ill, I had a long-term off section, and I went to college while I was off because I couldn't stand sitting around doing that. So it's a real windy section of road, this. You do have to take it really easy at the 2 main bends. You get a lot of traffic parked either side of them as well, you see. And then you've got the mere, or the pond here, that's it actually starts behind those houses over there, which is quite a large body of water really. And here's the main section with the island in it there. It'd be nice to have a house really looking out across it, really would. I'm sure we'll get the swans here again this year. We usually get the swan with some cygnets, and that's where you run down into the pond. Can't see any swans on it at the minute. So I'm just waiting for some stock to come in from work, and then work will pick up. Then we've got a fair bit in to do. I mean, it's not masses and masses, but there is a fair bit there. Once we get the stock in, we should be fairly busy. And you know, things are starting to pick up. We're starting to get more work coming again now, so doing okay in that respect. And this is my street, where we just had all the tarmac prettied up, which looks nice, but it's crap underfoot. Yeah, my daughter's here. So it's going to be a little noisy in the house. Oh! And as per usual, it's been left so they can't get parked very easily. Yeah, I can get past to that. So I'm gonna go in and get started, and I'll catch up with you guys later. So, beef has just come out of the oven. Dishwasher's on, as you can hear. Yeah, that tastes good. Quick peek under there. Yeah, so that's doing alright. I've still got my veg. Veg is nearly done. I'm just warming up the oven for the Yorkshire puddings, so all but done. And I've got my juice in the jug over there ready for my gravy. It's starting to snow again a little bit earlier, because we had some snow earlier in the week. We had a really good heavy, I think, was it Thursday, I think, we had a really heavy, about half an hour. Give everything a good covering. I think I put on Instagram up actually of my wipers wiping it off. But yeah, it laid sort of at about 1 inch to 2 inches on the ground, and then 2 hours later it had all just gone. That was it. It was just totally clear again. The following day I know Hull had some snow, and on the higher ground just north of us was covered in snow, but we were fine here. So it's really messed up the weather really when you think about it. So, but yeah, not a great deal to report. I've had just had a screen protector in actually. Watch out for that coming up, because that's going to be a it's going to be a giveaway on my tech channel of a screen protector. Now there'll be 2 to give away. And it'll just be the usual stuff. I'm setting up a Rafflecopter page to do it actually, so I thought it'd be one of the fairest ways to do it. And they're willing to deliver to the UK, US or Canada. So they're the 3 countries that'll be able to sort of like win it basically. And you'll have a choice of a screen protector for 6XS, 6 Plus, 6S Plus, or an iPad mini 1, 2 or 3, and they will be the only choices that you will have, and you'll have a choice of either if you're one of the winners. And basically what it is, it's one of these, it's got a slight yellow tint to it, and what it is, it blocks out some of the blue light, so it's great for if you've got kids that use your devices, or you've got kids that have got little iPad minis or something like that, and put this screen protector on it. It blocks out some of the blue light, which of course does cause retinal damage over the years, but yeah, watch out for that anyway. I'm going to be doing like the application of it, and what I've done is I've downloaded an app called RGB, which gives you basically the red, green, blue colours split up, and I've taken some screenshots with that, with just this normal screen protector on, and we'll put it next to that. But what I'll do is I'll do the fit on it as soon as I get the chance basically, and then a few days later I'll come back and we'll compare some screenshots. Well, I'll compare this live with the screenshots that I've taken, put them into the video, and we'll get an idea of what it actually looks like, because obviously that's going to be the main thing that, if it was going to put anybody off, that would be the thing. It's a glass screen protector. But yeah, there will be a giveaway, like I say, where you'll have the chance, the two people will have the chance to win one for their device. He hasn't said anything about them doing them for Samsung devices or any other devices other than iPhone and iPad mini. So, but yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be my second ever giveaway, I think, something like that. So something I don't really get a chance to do that often. So yeah, but that'll be on my tech channel anyway. So I'm just trying to think what else. Got something else, can't remember what it was. Must have been a live, I can't remember. So yeah, it's getting grey and miserable out there now. I've also just applied to be a tester for, no, they're having 100 testers, and I've applied. I need to take some pictures of the garden in daylight, actually, of the grass mainly. And what it is, Husqvarna, who make mowers, are doing one of these auto mows, you know, one of these self-mowing things. And I applied to be a tester for that, so we'll see how that goes. It might not, you know, I mean, chances are, you know, there's only 100 and there'll be thousands of people applying for it, but you know, they ask questions like, have you got any sections where it's narrower than a 2-metre gap to go through? Is there a driveway between your lawn? You know, stuff like that. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see if, you know, it'd be good if I get one. It'd be great to put up on the tech channel, something like that. It'd be interesting, you know. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, I manage to get one of those. That'd be really cool. So and I did know that people are working on like these, you know, like, because there was like Roomba and stuff like that, wasn't there, that do the little hoovers. And I did know that somebody was doing a battery-powered one that cut the grass as well. So it's interesting stuff. This actually looks quite a beast as well when you see the photographs of it. In fact, if I can find a photograph, I'll stick it in there right now. But yeah, it's going to be, I mean, with the weather the way the things, I mean the thing is, it's I don't think they're going to be giving them out until sometime next month, I think, is when they're going to decide who gets them, sort of thing. Because obviously that's when your proper sort of grass cutting season is going to start. I mean, somebody had their mower out the other day, we had one dry day and they dashed out with their mower, like, but if you get a good frost, all it's going to do is knacker the lawn, so I've just left it. But one of the wife's carers actually dashed out and cut ours and give it a last cut, just to, you know, just to sort of get it done before. Yeah, I've just I've just got beef juice on the back of my trousers. Yeah, it's going to want mopping up again. Oh well. Yeah, so, you know, it's quite short at the minute. It's just starting to snow again a little bit right now. It's next to nothing now. Anyway, I'm going to go and do some bits, guys. Well, she doesn't really want to go out. Well, she does, but she wants to sniff down the drain, because of course I've been running the tap. If I've been putting anything in the sink, she's out. So, it's the kettle that's making all the noise. Dishwasher's on. So, dishwasher's on. I've just turned the kettle off because it was getting a bit noisy. That was the tablet dropping out. So yeah, I've just tweeted out a picture of me tea on the plate. That was really nice. was it? Ram Francis asked if I'd left room for pudding. I have after a rest. I'm going to have a bit of my homemade lemon cheesecake, I think. So, and that's homemade by me. Definitely. I make a mean lemon cheesecake, trust me. So, yeah, it's been quite a day really. The weather's been very up and down. Having people around all the time is very up and down. Got my son still here, like. I wish he'd just move home. And that's about it. So, you know. But yeah, it's, I don't know. The weather's very odd at the minute. It is odd. Very up and down. You can go from sun to snow all in the space of half an hour or so. I don't know what it's doing right now. It's too dark to look. I can't be bothered. Where's she gone? No, it's just cloudy at the minute. Dark cloud and wet still. So yeah, it's been I don't know. Been odd day and what have you. But yeah, back to work tomorrow. Tuesday morning I've got an early start. About 3 AM we'll be leaving the area. Me and my son-in-law will be going to Chafford 100, which is just to the east of the M25 East. So it's actually the junction before the Dartford crossing. So just the junction before the bridge over the Thames, and it's literally just off the side of the motorway. We're off to go and clean out the extract for one of Bannatyne's fitness clubs there, and then we're gonna. There's 2 more just been added to the contract, so we're gonna call in on those on the way back up. So yeah, we have to be at Chafford 100 for 6:30, and then the other 2 we're going to call in and sort of get some photographs, have a quick look around the system and what have you. These are the 2 places on the way back up. So if I'm there for 6:30, probably be home by dinner time-ish. So that'll probably just come straight home. So see how it goes anyway. So, but yeah, it's all good. It's a dog just come back in. Probably couldn't find enough down the drain to lick. She's, I don't know what's up with her. She's caging a lot at the minute. We thought she had worms. She's been wormed. She hasn't got worms. I've checked all that. So, I don't know. If she doesn't stop soon, then it'll be a trip to the vets, I think, because she gets plenty to eat. In fact, she's gaining weight. You know, I'm just thinking of going back, putting her back on a little bit of a diet again. Actually, just cutting some of the biscuit out, because that's what puts the weight on her. But yeah, so I've got quite a week ahead of me, because I know we've got some stock coming in, so the week's going to get busy. So busy week ahead, which is all good by me. I mean, the time flies better, doesn't it? There's nothing worse than sitting there with nothing to do. I hate that. You get so, you know, when you're just twiddling your thumbs thinking, right, what shall I do next, you know, and all the floors are immaculately clean because you've swept them all 20 times over. So, but yeah, I'm sort of looking forward to it getting a bit busier again, really. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go and put this on the mic, get it all edited up. What was it? I was going to put you a photograph of that mower in, wasn't I? Yeah, I just got a copy of that before I actually downloaded it, so I will put it in. So anyway, guys, have a great week. Do stay safe, look after yourselves and your families, and I will see you all next week in next Sunday's vlog. Take care, guys. See you later.